Hey! Sorry that break took so long. I almost forgot to switch back the game over to Odyssey. So, we're back on the moon. So perfect timing anyway? Excellent. Okay, so now, a game where we don't use the shoulder buttons for everything. Let's see what we can find. So, we only need a few more moons, like 30-something moons, and then we're done. Oh my goodness. Here's Talkatoo. Moon Kingdom regular cup. Is there a race course somewhere around here? Yeah, we have some work to do. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to unlock the cube. That's right. Almost forgot about the cube. Yeah, I was about to say bacon is good at any time. Yeah, dude, you should do that right away. Bacon? If that's an option for you, go get it, man. Go get that bacon. Bacon is always good, Judex. Always, always, always. Aw. Man, I still struggle with that technique. Gotta get used to the buttons again. Hey, Piker! Welcome to Super Mario Odyssey, where we have octopuses on the moon. What a strange Pokemon, the lunar octopus. You know something? That's a thought. What if there was a Pokemon game where we could go to the moon? Well, that was bad. But seriously, that sounds like an idea. I can do the dive. I need to practice it. Hold on. This gravity's messing with me, and also I need to do better on the cap jump. Okay, so... hold it out. Okay, what button do I need to hold again? There we go. Okay, hold the Y button. Hold on to it. Really, game? Can I please get a long jump when I tell you to long jump? There we go. Also, I just realized those flowers probably would have made that jump a lot easier if I had done that instead. Aha, star bits. Anything else hidden around here? Wow, yeah, see? I made that way harder on myself than I needed it to be. That's okay, though. That's not the worst thing that could have happened by any means. Because that actually helped me to learn how to play better. So no bacon? That's sad, Judex. It's so sad. Oh, this gravity, though. That's also very sad. Oh. So is the game not taking my inputs? Sunday. Ooh, Sunday when? Sunday's usually pretty busy for me. That's why I don't stream on it. Go. Oh, no, not the bonk. Ah. Really? Can I just... Okay, I can make it from there if I want to, but I have to go through this thing. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. I mean, I'll try to make it if I can, but, you know, don't count on it. The bonk. No! Ooh. Ground pound jump might make it, though. Okay, this music sucks. I need better music. I need it now. Man, I wish I could have some Mario Kart music right now. That'd be great. Like, I wish we could pull up Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii right now. Just so I can listen to it. There we go. Give me some good stuff. Ah! Well, that's not gonna work, obviously. Just falling off won't do any good. So, Judex, if bacon's not available, what'd you decide to eat instead? Got it. There we go. Ah! Overshot it. No! Okay, well, we got the moon, though. That's all that matters. That and my music. Pancetta? Is that how you pronounce that? Don't believe I've heard of that particular food. There we go. Now, what else we got? Yeah, there's something over there. Okay, here we go. I do it late night. Later at night, since tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to crawl through a cave. Also, there's a checkpoint I never grabbed. I gotta love it when you miss checkpoints. Makes you feel like you're blind. Let's go ahead and grab these. I really wish little faster. Aha! Whatever that is. Is that a UFO? Is it basically just the butterfly? I think it's basically just the butterfly, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it totally is. Let me walk away from it. Turn around and there it is. Let's see. How do we do this? Ah! Not like that. Ooh, not quite. 9 or 10 Eastern time? We'll see. Maybe. Can't guarantee anything, because it's Sunday. I need to be even closer than that. So past this, right here maybe? Ah! Ah, I dislike that. I don't like how if you press the button too late, you roll. But yeah, you have to press it at just the right time in order to throw Cappy. That's kind of annoying, actually. They should just make it a separate button at that point, if they're gonna make the timing window so tight. That way there's less possibility that we'll just not get the command we want. Or we won't get the command we want. Stop it. If I press it too early, I dive. Okay, so the shake works too. Well, what's the difference? Really? Because this sure seems tight to me. What is that, like a 0.25 seconds? Is that a quarter of a second? Also, I could just do without these shake controls altogether. You're holding ground pound button. Finish the game today? I don't think so, but we'll probably finish it tomorrow. It doesn't go as far. That's just going up. Holding the ground pound button. Okay. Well, let me see. Oh, well, obviously that wasn't right. That was my fault. Is that a choice? I mean, I guess it is. Okay. Don't hold the ground pound button. And don't press the button too soon. Why does this feel so hard to control? It just, I don't know. It feels like there could just be a different button and it would probably work out better. Of course, if you think about it, this is a problem that Mario's had for a very long time, actually. There we go, got it. The gravity does mess with me, that is true. But, like, if you think about it, ever since early Mario games even, Shoot fireball and run, same button. Grab and pick up an object and run, same button. Like, that's been a thing with Mario games for a long time, actually. Where are the rest of the shards? Huh, they must be up there. That's probably what's going on. Gotta get that frog. We are a samurai on the moon. Now we're a frog on the moon. Ah, yep, they are up here. Figures. We already got that moon over there. Coins are basically useless. Is Peach up here? Oh, yeah, they're over here. No reaction to frog. How beautiful, our entire world right there in front of us. I wonder where Bonneton is? Must look so small from here. Oh, and Power Moon, flying in from outer space. Perfect. I've been away for quite a while. I should head back before anyone starts to worry. Yeah, we do need to go back to Mushroom Kingdom as well, at some point. I probably should have repossessed that frog. Probably shoulda. Okay, but where's the rest of the shards? Curious indeed. Also, music again. I could wish that it would just stay on. I love New Donk City. It's a good lively track. Keeps me awake on the moon. There we go. Now, how about those shards? Where did I miss them? It's the music from the new course in Super Rush. Oh, well, there's one. Oh, golf. Yeah. Oh, and there's the other one. Okay. How did I not see that one? This looks like an incredibly obvious one. How did I miss this? So how do you guys like the golf game? How do you like, how do you like the new Mario Golf? Those of you who have played it. Is it fun? Is it interesting? I saw some of it. It looked okay. I mean, it was definitely a golf game. So it had the same issues you might expect from a golf game, like... See, the reason I think I would never stream that is probably because, like, it's a game of patience. You have to carefully line up your shot and consider, like, the wind and all that and stuff, and it would just be me carefully lining everything up for a long time, and then finally taking a shot, and then the excitement would be over very quickly. That doesn't really seem like a very stream-friendly game, in my opinion. There's not enough action. There's not enough happening. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. We got another moon. Don't care. But we should explore with the frog a bit. Like, how do we get that moon way over there without frog? I mean, it has to be frog, right? Yeah, that moon has to be frog. But is there a frog over there, or do I literally have to bring the frog from all the way over here to there? I've already spoken to him. Does he have anything else? Rocket flower. Did I already do this? The adventure mode is... Nope, it's new. Nice. Adventure mode is more just a base tutorial. The real fun's online, huh? Alright. That makes sense. But still doesn't seem like a game I would ever want to stream, really. Even if I found it interesting myself, which doesn't seem likely. Doesn't seem like it'd be my style. Is there a taxi? There's a sphinx on the ground. Yeah, see, that's gotta be a frog, right? It has to be. Taxi? No taxi, I guess. No taxi, no sphinx. Just darkness. Okay. Guess that was just the earlier stages then. There's probably more in here. I'm not sure if I want to go in there, though. Definitely want that over there, though. Gotta have that moon up there. I would switch the music. But if I die over this pit... If I die over this pit, though... Yeah, I already got that one. Yes, I think I have to bring the frog all the way over here for that. Alright, well, if it's gonna be like that, then yeah, we'll go over here. We'll change the music. If you guys can think of any other easy moons for me to collect, by all means, let me know. I need to go to lists, if it will let me. There we go. Interface, move faster, please. It's gonna be a long walk with this frog. I mean, on the plus side, we can basically jump over everything. It doesn't have a roof, that is. Get an awesome view. How does she know it's me if I'm a frog? Get a great view of the stage. It's really fun. However, I would definitely give it up for some movement speed, though. You were just gonna type that? It is true. In here, not really, but talk to Toadette and get a bunch of... Yeah. 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 That is definitely something I was going to do here in a bit. After I'm quite positive that I've gotten everything that's really easy to get here. We are pretty close. Just gotta make it around the Mario version of a Metroid. Space octopus. Yeah. There we go. Is there anything else to do as the frog, I wonder? I mean, it looks like there's some stuff over there to go get, but it doesn't look like it's necessarily frog-locked. We'll go exploring for just a minute here, and then we'll head to Mushroom Kingdom, I think. Just about done here. What's on the map? Yeah, there's a bunch over here and up there. Yeah, but there's... Yeah, we've cleaned out this portion of the map. Yeah, getting up there looks like it requires the frog. It's so slow, though. It's so slow. No, actually, we could have wall jumped up. Okay, well, fine. But we brought the frog anyway. Fine. And there's still that. We still need to go do that over there. We'll deal with that. No, it's just running the whole way. My friend... Gulano? I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. But welcome to the stream. Oh, the moon gravity is here, too. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? You like Super Mario Odyssey? I certainly hope so. Oh, that was... I got lucky right there. I didn't realize. Ah, uh-oh. Get up there. That's not what I wanted either, game. Ugh. Oh, you're Brazilian. Well, I mean, at least you won't be like all the Europeans and be like in a time zone where it's like early morning. Well, it's good to have you. How are things over in Brazil? Cold, I assume, right? Since you're in a different hemisphere, the weather should be very different right now. If I do it from back here, though, maybe it won't be so bad. There we go. I play well? Me? Oh, man. I believe that's the first time I've heard that compliment. Oh. The other moon is probably for killing those enemies. I don't think I care about it, to be honest with you. I think I'm plenty happy with just this. That said, we can try going over here, though. Somehow I don't already have this. Oh, on top of those moving platforms? Oh, okay, well. Honestly, I was very done with that area and didn't want to deal with it. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about it, man. Gilano? Can I call you Gilano? Is that close enough? Oh gosh, I keep forgetting moon gravity. Ugh, can't take it. Can't take it. It's so awful. I need anything. You know what I could do instead, though? Let's... No, Steam Gardens. I was about to say, like, you know this track, don't you? Like, this is pretty good. Now, how do I get up there, though? Let me have a look at it again. Go into the pipe! There we go. How do I get... Yeah, how do I get up there? I couldn't make that jump. Down is definitely death. I wasn't able to make the jump, though. Huh. Unless there's something I'm missing. It's fine. Is there anything else really obvious? Well, there's the one in there. There's two over here? Oh my gosh, what? Wow, that was free. That was completely free. What was that? All right, well, how far into this game have you made it, Gilano? I don't know why I'm trying to do that. There we go. Ah, here we go. Ooh, hey, this looks like some galaxy right here. Yes, please. If this is what it looks like, I want it. I think I want it. Ah, I'm supposed to go that way. 2D galaxy. That almost sounds like a thing they should have done. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why it's colored differently there, but I suppose I'll take it. This is cool. I like this. Kick it this way. Jump. What happens? Comes back. Okay, well, that answered my question. I feel like I'm definitely missing a moon. Also, that's really neat, too. The gravity. Doing that? Oh, man. Huh, yeah, no, there's gotta be another moon in here. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. This is some galaxy stuff right here, and I love every second of this. Where's the other moon, though? Ah, there's something up there. I want that. Whatever it is. There we go. Edge of the galaxy, yeah. Okay, this is pretty clever. I like this. There we go. Beautiful. That's a bunch of moons. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, that is a really great 2D area. It really is. Also, Captain Toad. Hey, Captain Toad, hiding behind the little ledge there so I won't see you. You beat Bowser. I mean, you always do, but still, good job. Hey, another power moon. We're finding lots of good stuff. Huh. 32% more blue than green. The robots are trying to take over. So, 36 more. How many did we get just now? Hey, 478. We're pretty close. 22 more. Let's set sail for the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, we have to actually scroll all the way back, huh? Okay. Let's see how many moons we get from Toadette. I mean, let's say we get like 10. There'll still be a few left over that we need to hunt down. Welcome back to Musicless Kingdom. Also, we can talk to Peach again. I'm sure we'll get a moon for that. Yeah, the kingdom has lots of visitors. Kingdom has UFOs. Was that just a miniature version of the flower of the UFO that was trying to consume the flowers? I think it was. I think that was just the same model shrunk down to a little normal, like, bird-sized object. Alright. Look, Princess Peach is back. And guess what? Turns out she went on a world tour just for fun. She told me all about it. I'm so glad our princess had a lovely time. Now, but wouldn't it have been better if she had told you that she was leaving beforehand? Alright, what do we got? Congratulations, Mario. You achieved something new. Power Moon Wizard. Have a power moon. Well, or a star. Did I get the moon for looking at the sun? I think so. I'll double check. But first, let me see how many freebies I can get from Toadette here. Captain Toad meter. Found all the Captain Toads, maybe? Touring with Princess Peach. Also, the ground floor on the left side. There's a moon for ground pounding? I'll double check that. I think I may have already gotten that one too, but again, it's always good to double check. Running with rabbits. Congratulations, you've done all of the really easy moons. Here, have more moons. Man. Traveling bird herder? Bearing it well. Oh my gosh, is Toadette just gonna give me enough to finish now? Capturing Master? Is that just gonna be the end already? Oh man. Ah, there we go. We did reach the end. Okay. So you said on the left, this thing? Ah. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah. I don't know if I got this or not. Where's it at? There it is. 4. Huh? Where'd they hide it? Oh, shoot. They did a good job of hiding the last one. Oh, there it is. 5. I see 6. I don't think I did this one, actually. I know, hold on. One thing at a time. Judex already told me about that one duck game. I'm gonna get it as soon as I can find apparently 7? Maybe 8? Wait, where's it at? blind? What? Where is it? Am I blind? Where's the 7th one? Pretty sure I already got that one, but I'll double check it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one. I already got it. Right stairs? To the right. Stairs. On top of the stairs or below the stairs? Huh? Oh, the right of the main stairs. Okay. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. All right. Yeah, already got the staring up at the sun one. Ugh. That one caught me completely off guard now. There we go. There's another one. All right. We're pretty close. Yeah, we're coming. We gotta get up there, though. Hold on. Just climbing on the roof. There's no stairs to get up here, so Peach must have floated up here, I guess. My travels with Tiara were wonderful. So many memories. And I realized something. How important it is to see different things and talk with different people. That no matter what kingdom you're in, people will smile with the same little sparkle. We have to do what we can, and with our time, to put smiles on as many faces as possible. So I've decided to invite people from all over the world to the castle. Our travels were wonderful. So many smiling faces. I picked up one last power moon. Souvenir. Here you go. Yes. Nice. Five more. Just 5 more moons. Yes. I'm almost 100% certain I bought the shop moon, but let me double check. Can't be too careful. Yep. Figures. What do we got over here? Yeah, we already bought the 64 stuff. So, what other moons? Wow. Wait. There should be a moon block here in this kingdom, right? Also, I never did that over there. Right? Or is there not? Or did I already get it and I actually cleaned out all the moons for it? I probably cleaned out all the moons for it. I might have actually done all of the... No, not here? Oh, okay. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't crazy. So I was like, that's very strange that there aren't any moons marked on the map. But of course that makes a lot more sense if, there aren't any. Moons 44 through 104 are all Toadette moons. Toadette moons replace the rock moons here. Well, what's in here? Ooh. A Yoshi stage. Hey. Yo. Interesting. Yoshi, so happy. Eat those little coin Goombas for me. Wait, I can get up here with Yoshi? Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, that's right. Ah, that's right. I forgot all about this. Got all the way up there with Mario just to realize, oh, I can't actually do that. Ooh. That's not what I expected. Didn't think there would be random eels lurking about. Oh, made it. Okay. That felt very random. Indeed. Is that a reference to the eels and to the giant eel in 64? And I would assume so. Ugh. Nice. Okay, where's the extra, like, bonus moon, though? Oh, you know what? I bet I know where it is. I bet I know where it is. Oh! There's something down there. But also... Aha. Okay, well, this is not where I thought it was, but... I'll take it. My tongue clears the fog. Alright. Well, that was neat. Just 3 left. Well, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that we can do here. I guess I could double check Toadette to see if I somehow earned 3 more free ones. If not, we may have to check out another kingdom again real quick. Looks like nothing new. We don't need hints. Not if we only need 3 moons. That UFO model, that really looks very similar to the flower UFO. So where to go to collect my last 3? I mean, I guess I could actually... You know what? If it's 3 moons, I think I know where we can go. I never did actually beat Darkside. And I'm sure the reward will almost certainly be a triple moon. Which, of course, will be just enough to get to Darker Side. So this will actually be perfect. If we can, yeah, if I can actually get it. A triple moon and something cool. If I can beat this. Because last time I really struggled with the gravity. Like, the gravity turned really easy fights into really obnoxious fights. I don't suppose there'd be a taxi here. Like, the fights were just painfully annoying. Arrival at Rabbit Ridge? What? Okay. There is something under here. What? What is this? Oh, you're right. I should have. Hold on. I can fix that. But still, what is this? Why is this here? The stuff on Darkside unlocks after the boss rush. Oh, okay. Well, here, let me go ahead and set sail to literally anywhere, just so that I can buy a... Yeah, we'll go to Bowser. We'll go to Bowser. I'm gonna buy a an extra 3 hits, and maybe we'll beat this. This could take a bit. I am prepared for this to be quite annoying. But I would like to at least get to the final stage before the end if I could. Where's the shop? Second courtyard, third courtyard. Souvenir shop, yeah. I would like to at least get to the final level today, and then, like I said, Saturday we'll beat it, and if we have spare time, we can do some Mario Kart or something. Nice. No, she's just here. It's like Captain Toad, I guess. Alright. Let's put on a new outfit. The people look really creepy. Yeah, a little bit. They're definitely a bit out of place. For sure, as well. What should we wear, guys? We have to wear something appropriate for this. What should we wear? Should we wear 64? We could go for the... Nah. Ugh. Why would you assume that? Game. Yeah, we could go 64. We could go tuxedo. 64 does seem appropriate. I still don't know why we have a dog. We have a dog for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, doesn't he just sit in the Odyssey anyway? Like, if I go to Metro, is he not in the ship? Really? Okay. But why is the dog coming with us anyway? Interesting. Okay. I'll double check that. Because it's cute. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. The giant carrot on the moon. Let's do it. Let's save. If I save... Got a question. If I save... Does it save my extra 3 hits? Because if it does... Maybe that'll make it a little easier to do. Yeah, if I reset. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just reset if I end up taking too much damage. Or at least I'll try. There we go. I don't have to clear all the hats, necessarily. Aha! No. There we go, that's 2. Ah. Gosh. So annoying. Yeah, see, how do I get out of that? Ugh. There we go. Got him. Oh my gosh. That is such an obnoxious fight. I need health, not coins. Man, how are the others gonna be? Some amiibo might give health. Yeah, that sounds like... Hold on. You know what? What if that actually works? Link! Help me, Link. Give me some Give me some health. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was, like, bios of each one. Huh. Okay, anyway, so about the Amiibo feature. How do I Amiibo? Basic actions, capture actions, bonus travel hints, what? Right on the D-pad? Okay, thank you. Coins! No, not coins. Can't believe Link is only worth coins. How about Zelda? Nothing for Zelda. Sheik? Aha! We got some health. Well, I'm gonna save the last one then. Well, actually, I guess I have two. Pay to win. You know what? Yeah, I will take it anyway. Doctor, remember, you should activate your sub badge. If you can. Although to be honest, those were just NFC chips that I got for Breath of the Wild, so it wasn't even really. A, I didn't pay that much, and B, one heart is hardly winning. Which one this time? I think you can change your settings and fix that. Oh, wait. No. Oh, the delay. Uh-oh. Ah! Can't land. That's the problem. Oh, what? Oh, come on. That's just dumb. There we go. That's just so dumb. Okay. Okay. Oh, not far enough. I even tried doing the smallest possible jump and I can't get her. There we go, that's two. Ugh. Wow. I hit her? and hit myself, too. All the way back here, huh? Let's find out if it works. Actually, no, it didn't. I've got 6 health. What do you know? I have to travel all the way back there. That's not bronze, Doctor, remember? That's gold. 'Cause you're, 7 months. You're at 7 months. So you have gold. You're above bronze and silver now. It's fine. Okay. Now the unfortunate thing is we have to go through this again. Thankfully he stays still. At least there's that. Just try to avoid getting hit by the stupid hats. Oh, managed to get out of that one. No, 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 come here. Why is he not stunned? Ah, there we go. Got that one. Ah. Oh, was that him in that one? I think it was. Ugh. He just ignores the... Just ignores it. Ugh. But I can land on his back. There we go. Ugh. That is obnoxious. The icon next to where I type is actually darker in color than the icon on the above chat box. That's why I thought it looked bronze. Ah, okay. Wow. Beautiful, Mario. Rolling uphill is slow. Long jumping is so much fun, if only it weren't for the bonks. By the time this is over, I'm gonna be a master of all these fights. Ugh. I tried to use Cappy, but the game was just like, nope, you held forward too long. Go. Not gonna miss the hit this time, though. Get out of there. Just gonna do this. Just gonna do this. Not gonna try and be clever and knock them back at her. Just gonna be patient. Patience. One of them got through. Oh. Oh no! Ah, I missed! Come on. Dumb Cappy. Hit the targets I tell you to hit. Ugh. The aiming in a 3D environment doesn't always work very well. But there we go. That's 2 down. Now, let's see. Can I recover any more health? Fierce deity, save me. Maybe? Amiibo work? Amiibo? Do something? Hello? Man, Fierce Deity doesn't want to wake up today. This NFC chip always seems to give me trouble. Oh, hey, Fierce Deity! Finally. Gave me a heart after he woke up. Took long enough. Alright, fight number 3. Which one is number 3? Poison guy or tall guy? I think it's tall guy, right? If we're going in order. Oh, vomit guy instead? Oh. Huh. This guy, I remember being nothing short of completely obnoxious. Oh. He's slow, but there we go. Yeah. Patience, patience, patience. Ah. Patience is ahead. Patience. Ah. Well, it wasn't as patient as it could have been. I wish spin was easier to do. Just want to carve out a tiny little place for myself. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Well, I assume the same rules of you can't use the same amiibo over and over again still apply. Although I guess I could use the date scam. I have a card here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Or how to get it to work. Yeah, I don't think I can get this one to work. I'll have to figure it out later, but okay. That was it. That's all I have. Might be doing this one more time. But, yeah, we're almost out of time anyway. Like, this is kind of perfect. This is where I wanted to end. It's like, once I get this triple moon... Last one, I think? Or do we still have to fight... Do we have to fight someone else at the top? Oh. Oops, that's right. Oh, that was terrifying just now. Just run. He's gonna start throwing curves next, right? He throws curves. Yeah, he throws curves. Come on. Okay. Just keep on the run. We might have this yet. Oh no, the other one got me, no. There's one more after Rango. Well, there was another fight anyway, okay. Well, hold on a second. Okay, we are going to get this tonight. And this will be the last thing we do tonight as well. Of course, I just realized if I reset, I believe I'm allowed to use my amiibos again because I reset. And didn't save. Assuming it's not auto-saving. That should be the case. Let's see if we can just get a better topper fight, to be honest. That would be really nice. First hit's always easy. Come on, do your thing. I know you want to. There we go. Okay, that's 2 hits. Haven't taken any damage. Well, I mean, you gotta take 1, right? Oh, and we did it. Hey, that was a really good topper fight. That was really good. Can I use my amiibos again? Is that a choice? We might have it this time. Amiibo. Any of the amiibos want to work? Oh, okay, so they work. But not all of them are gonna give me health. Have to position it just right or something? Come on. 1 coin. Yeah, it looks like it's random what you get. Any health this time? Nope. No health this time. Okay. Just gonna have to... Well, no, I mean, it shouldn't give me anything, though. Like, if I used them and it saved, I shouldn't be able to use them again. Like, here. Let's see if I can get it to work. Oh, no, actually, maybe it does. It just gives me a perpetual supply of coins, huh? Interesting. All right, well, we still have 5 hits. I don't need no amiibos to help me. We'll be fine without it, I'm sure. There we go. Get out of here. Come on. Patience will win the day. There we go. Ooh, okay, got lucky again. Uh-oh. One of them landed, but just one of them. Her pattern is, like, basically the same all 3 times. She is definitely the easiest one. Well, that was perfect. Now Poison Guy will be easier. Especially now that I'm expecting his tricks. Is the last fight the Big Mama Brutal again? Or, oh, it's the robot. Oh, but with moon gravity, we can just get up there. Yeah, I get it. I see. Wow, okay. He's pretty easy. You just wait. Come on. Who's on the map pamphlet? Of course. I mean, it makes sense that the villains would want to make sure to tell us about everything that's waiting for us at their hideout. There we go. Another perfect fight. Seems I've finally got it. Just one more brutal to go. And then the robot. Even if I take 2 hits on this next fight, I'll still have full health going into the last fight. All right. There we go. Can I fly out of the arena? I mean, that's probably not a good idea. But I'm just curious, can I fly out of the arena with those bounces? Because that looked extremely high. Nope, it won't let me go out. Aha! Gotcha this time. Easy. Man, took 1 hit from Topper and haven't taken a single hit since. I'm actually doing okay. Last fight! And perfect timing, too. Hey, thanks for coming, Piker. I hope you've had a good time. Oh, look, we get a heart. Cool, now we are really at full health. Excellent. You have a good night. And thank you so much for coming. We'll do some Mario Kart, we might actually do some Mario Kart tomorrow, but we'll do some next week for sure. I'll see you around, man. It's on an extra floaty walk. I wound up here somehow. Hey, look, an extra power moon. 501 power moons. Take that. Now I wonder what's up top. All right. Yep. Fight. So what was that? I can just jump to the top is what you said? It doesn't look like it. I can? Can I jump on the robot? Ah, wait a minute. Maybe I can. Possibly. Ugh, this is gonna be a little awkward, but maybe. Okay, yeah, can't do anything with those. How do I do it? Ah! Okay. Do I have to capture the Hammer Bros? Do the Hammer Bros jump Does the Hammer Bros jump make it? Is that how it is? Ground pound, cap, jump, and wall jump. Oh. I was about to say, let's just fight it normally. Let's just do a normal fight. We don't have to worry about gimmicks. We don't need the gimmick. We don't need the trick. Let's just do what they intended. That's two. Come on. Stop being invincible. There we go. Cool. Ah, no. Ah. Oh no! I got pushed away. Ah. I missed the jump and went over the other side by accident. Come on. There's the one on the top. Last one is Topper, who surprisingly is not on the top. There we go. That wasn't so bad. GG's. Fireworks on the moon. And sure enough, triple moon. Alright. This was fun, but I think we're just about done here. Just about. I might look around for a couple of moons here on darker side, but like, yeah, a couple of minutes. Oh, hey, there's an outfit. I guess we changed in midair. Cool. So are there other moons here? Yeah, there are. There's even hints. What is this? Huh. Well, I'm just mainly curious about what this is down here, because I found this area earlier. What is this? Oh, it's this again. Oh, it's this again, but I don't have Cappy. It's this one. Oh, and it's not moon gravity. That threw me off for a second. I was expecting moon gravity. I was like, where's my moon gravity? Huh. I can see how you would think that this is a little bit scary. We shouldn't be able to open that treasure chest, should we? Yeah, we can't open the treasure chest. We can stand on this, though. With a little bit of patience. Rock doesn't do anything, unfortunately. All right, we can do this, though. Oh, I think. Maybe we can. How do I get up high enough to get them without Cappy? There we go. Ah, all right. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is doable. Ah. Maybe. No, maybe it isn't. No, not without the extra health. Well, I'm not redoing the brutals, so... Yikes, okay. Wow, somehow that wasn't a hit. Yeah, I think this one's a wash. Ugh, yeah. I don't like how poison instantly damages you. It's just like, what? That's not how that should work. Yeah, I can't even jump across that? That's pretty sad. I feel like I should be able to jump across that. Ugh. I definitely jumped their game. Man. Huh. You know, I honestly feel like maybe the best way is just to tank. I have an idea. I want to test something. What if I just... No, I don't have enough distance without Cappy to do that. Can I just tank my way through this? Like, if I literally get 3 extra hearts. Mario girl, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. At least I'm pretty sure you've been here before, right? Yeah, that's right. We talked Zelda and stuff. Ah. If I had an extra 3 hits, and I played it carefully instead of rushing, I wonder if I could just tank my way through some of these hits. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore here, but with some careful jumps, perhaps I could, if I felt like it. So how you been, Mario girl? What you been up to? Suddenly Metro Kingdom. It's going all right. Played some Pokemon Unite today. Had some fun with that. It's a simple MOBA. had a little fun with it, but definitely gonna be a once in a while sort of game, though. Oh, whoops. No. And now we're about to finish. We're about to finish Odyssey. Not tonight, but tomorrow we'll definitely finish Odyssey. Where's the rest? I'm missing some fruit. Is it just up here? One fruit away. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, here we go. You should give it a try. If you've never played a MOBA, or if you're into MOBAs, you should at least try it. Ah, there it is, up there. There's something up there. Is there? More. Can I get another one? Can I actually get a second one? Is that what's up here? Oh, there's also two over there I didn't get. Oh! Oops. I didn't see there was no floor there. It's a free download. You might as well try it. It's decent. You'll get at least some enjoyment out of it. Here we go. Oh, free? That's for me, yep. Free is a great price. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get the one under there. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this other moon over here. I might come back for that other one. Not tonight, but there we go. Clipping through the wall. So we just finished Dark Side, and we're about to head to Darker Side and probably call it a stream. Huh. Hint art. It's been a fun day. But I think we're definitely done. What's this hint art for? Oh, let's find the difference. Oh my gosh, there's so many details, it's hard to spot the difference. No, I don't see it yet. Behind the cooking pot. Ah. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. Boy, that's a tiny little pin prick to notice. What time does stream start tomorrow? Well, it's supposed to start around 4:30. We'll see if that actually happens. I'm trying to fix my start time, but always seems like there's something going on. Oh my gosh, I would never have seen this if I didn't jump right there. Just curious. What's even here? Ooh. Actual lava this time, not Kool-Aid. Kind of like these Yoshi levels. That's why I'm still playing. I'm still playing entirely because of Yoshi right now. How do I get up? There we go. Oh! That's not what I expected. I was not expecting that. Oh! Okay. Well, now that I know what to expect... Hey, wait a minute. I object, game. I definitely stuck my tongue out. Why didn't you catch the wall? Ah. Uh-oh. Please stop jumping around and jump up. That's not good. That's not good. Game! Why not aim at the things that I would want? Yeah, I know. I know I can skip them, but I was trying to get, like, all of them in one go, but now I just think I don't care anymore. Why? Why did it do that just now? Did I... Oh! Is it because I'm jumping just over the top? There we go. Forget trying to do that in one run. Ugh. I'm sure it could be done with a bit more practice, but I'd just as soon do it faster. If I can do it at all. Maybe I can't do it at all, man. How am I supposed to get up to the top? Huh. How tall is this thing? Huh. It looks like I was pretty near the top, or maybe I can't see far enough. Maybe this is much bigger than it looks. That's dirty! That's really obnoxious. Yoshi doesn't turn in midair. Also, some of those walls are high enough to where being able to jump up them requires you to time the tongue precisely. That's nasty. Like that. And then Yoshi just cannot do anything other than dive off. Yoshi, please. Try to do slightly better. I just want to make it to the end or see how big this area is. Forget the fruit. Oh, is that it? I have to get the fruit? Oh, well. Well, I could expend a bunch more lives doing this, but honestly, I don't feel like it. We got 1 star here. That's good enough. We have more stars than we need, actually. We do not actually need any more. Though I might come back for a few next time. Just because I can. For now, let's do it. 504 moons. Odyssey has been powered up. And we can now go to the final area. Now we can get to the darker side, finally. The very ends of the moon. Somehow we couldn't fly that short distance, that short additional distance before, but we can do it now. And of course, it's a party. But we gotta save that for tomorrow. Thank you all so much for coming. Duck Game, Judex, Mario Girl, Dr. Remember, Aurora, Time Tree, and everybody else who came. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for the subs and everything. You guys have a nice night. And I'll see you tomorrow for the last of Super Mario Odyssey. At least, I hope so. I hope it won't take me an entire stream to do the final level. See you tomorrow, guys. Hey everybody, TrinfiniteX here. So the recording of the stream where I did the final level of this game got corrupted. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show off the adventure that was learning this stage blind. But since I don't want the playthrough to be incomplete, I decided to redo the stage off stream. Go, Mario. Jump, man. It's a pretty nice final stage. Anyway. I have had to do off-stream stuff like this for other playthroughs before. And it sucks having to do it, but like I said, I don't want this playthrough to be incomplete or anything. So I did try restreaming this level, but I ended up not liking the stream because I kept making one particular mistake over and over again. Ugh, gravity. Gotta get used to it. I ended up making one particular mistake over and over again until I finally looked up what I was doing wrong with a trick I used the first time I beat the stage. And basically it was boring to watch, so that's why I'm redoing it this way now. Okay, so right here at the beginning, there's this mini-boss you can fight if you want 3 extra hits. At least I believe that's what he gives you. I don't find it to be particularly necessary or worth the time. Mario will always jump the direction his back is facing when jumping off these poles, so you don't have to hold right again in order to get him to jump that direction. If you do, there's a good chance you'll screw yourself up on the jump. You'll like move to a different part of the pole and jump the wrong direction. You want to wait for just the right moment on these to avoid getting dipped into the lava. Kind of have to anticipate them a little bit, but if you do that right with enough patience, you won't have any problems. So for this section right here, we're gonna wait till one of these is there. Ideally, we want to get triple jumps. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. This is the rhythm you want for this. And then you can just walk over here. Alright, now we get to somewhat tricky section. It's very easy to accidentally clip a wall and fail this part. So position yourself very carefully here. Try not to get hit by these things. If you time it just right, you can get through. Be careful, even on that jump, it is possible to hit the wall. I found that out the hard way on one of my attempts. So if you have taken any damage, it's okay. There's some health back here if you need it. Grab this guy real quick. Now this part can definitely be tricky, especially if you're trying to go fast, because there's these little guys down there that will mess you up quite hard. Ideally, you want to try and make it through this section without taking any damage if you can. Because of this part coming up next, it's possible to make it through the fuzzies without taking any damage, but it's a little tight. So I personally prefer to make sure you have at least 2 health going into this, because getting the timing for this can be a little tricky. So I flubbed that part pretty hard. I was supposed to do a long jump through there, but I just messed up horribly. But if you do your long jumps correctly, it is possible to make it through there without taking any damage. That was a horrible demonstration. This part's actually really easy. Just once you get past those 2 groups of fuzzies right there, you can just hold on. Believe it or not, these fuzzies will not hit you. So sorry for the rust, especially in that last section. That was ugly, to say the least. But hopefully I'll be able to get through here without too many problems. This part's fairly easy. There is one little trick to be concerned about. Jump up here, Make sure you use Yoshi's tongue to get over that last hurdle right there. Then answer the questions for the Sphinx. Again, sorry, this is a recording. I've already answered the Sphinx's questions, but yeah, I had a little help from Judex and the others in chat, I believe, to answer all the Sphinx's questions and get the extra health. Okay, so now once we get to here, this right here, it is possible to throw your hat in such a way as that it ends up underneath this thing and you can ride the block to the top. I'm not terribly good at doing it consistently, so I'm just going to do this section somewhat legit. Uh-oh. Might take a try or two here. It's been a minute. I have a particular route that I like to use for this. And if I can get even the beginning part of it right, we'll be on our way. There we go, like that. You're supposed to follow the coin trail. Personally, I don't find that necessary if you time these jumps just right. I do follow the coins for the last little bit here, though. Okay. So this is the trick that I kept messing up while I was streaming this last time. But Judex told me about it, and I did it, and this is, I promise, this is the way that I did the stage when I streamed it the first time around. This is the actual way that I did it. So, you just want to shake. You want to aim for this tornado and shake a lot. So, I am violently shaking my controller right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's somewhat unavoidable. You want to shake this as hard as you can. Like, once you get into that tornado, you have to shake really hard on your controller. We're aiming straight for the Bowser painting. We're going to skip 2 whole sections completely. There is an invisible wall coming up that's going to kick us out of this transformation. So be sure to eject at just the right time. Although I think that actually automatically kicked me out and I just got lucky and dived at the right time. I have seen really good players make it all the way to the top of this area and skip the Bowser portion. But I'm not quite that good at it. But anyway, I promise you, after a couple tries, that is, in fact, how I did this stage the first time. I actually don't know how to do those other 2 sections that I skipped there. Again, I am so sorry for not being able to show you guys the stream for this, but like I said, the video file got corrupted. That's just how it goes. Little turn back. Yeah, little turnbacks here. We'll catch those, but honestly, we could also just charge through with how much invincibility they give us. Looks like 1 hit is enough to make it all the way through. And there we go. And that's the end right there. Well, almost. But yeah, you'll see the top of that structure right there. Like the Bowser painting is on that side, and then really good players with the glide can make it to the top of that building. I believe there's coins up there. I mean, I guess we could dive down and check. Why not? I actually didn't do this. Yeah, there's a bunch of coins up here. Yeah, I actually didn't do this on my in the stream, so you guys watching YouTube will get a little extra here. But yeah, if you're really good with the gliding, you can actually make it all the way up here and completely skip the Bowser section. And it's no problem. But yeah, anyway, that is how I ended up doing the stage on the stream the first time, and the second time I tried streaming it for the re-recording, I kept messing up that trick because I forgot about the shaking and the tornado thing, and eventually I looked it up. And got it right, but it was kind of a boring stream to watch because I kept failing and not knowing why until eventually I looked it up. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just do the recording off stream and put it into the YouTube video. So I feel like I can do a better job, you know, this way. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching this playthrough, if you've made it to this point. It's been a fun journey. In case I haven't already said my final thoughts on Super Mario Odyssey. In general, it's more or less exactly what I expected. Like, the music is good. Yeah, this game has some solid music for sure, but I just wish it played more consistently. There are several places throughout this game where the music just stops for no reason. It seems very strange to me. But then again, Breath of the Wild has that same problem. My biggest issue is that like 80+ % of this game is post-game content, which to me just doesn't sit right with me. That's not what I would consider to be terribly good design. But that's just, you know, my personal opinion on that matter. I don't feel like that much of the game should be post-game and completely optional. I feel like if I was designing this game, I would have forced you to complete at least 75% of it, you know, before being allowed to experience the end of the story. There's the party going on over there. But those are my primary critiques. Too much post-game. The music doesn't play consistently for no particular reason. Like right here, there's no music. Why not? Like, I don't know. I guess you could say this is like, because this is the end of the game, like this is a strategic use of silence, I guess. I suppose. But, I don't know. I think I'd be cool with hearing the music from the party down there just as well. Anyway, all in all, it's a good game. I'm glad I played it, but I'm probably not ever going to come back to finish off all the moons. I believe I did get a couple more moons in the stream that got corrupted, but like, you guys aren't really missing anything too significant. Anyway. Yeah. Way too many moons. You know, lack of traditional Mario power-ups. You know, and like just the same reward. Like I said this throughout the playthrough, like getting moons is your reward. Yeah, here we go. Here's some good music. You know, getting moons for doing a really hard platforming section and moons for just like, you know, ground pounding on a certain spot. Feels a little bit weak to me personally, and there's way too many moons and too much of its post-game But that said, you know, like, there are plenty of positives about the game as well. Like, when the music is playing, it's really awesome music. Jumping around is fun. Once you get used to the controls, the platforming is great. You know, it's good stuff. The visuals are, of course, excellent. It's a Switch game. It's one of it's one of Nintendo's flagship titles, so of course, game looks gorgeous. Game's fun to play. No complaints there. The story is simple, but good. I mean, it's a Mario game. It's not supposed to be a deep or complicated story, so I'd say it's just fine for what it is. You know. All in all, decent game. Glad I played it, but probably not going to come back to it again. If I had anything else to say about this game, I've since forgotten, unfortunately, but I think that was pretty much all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and watching. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much to Judex, especially, for recommending this game to me and helping me out with it. Thank you to everybody who watches my streams and my YouTube channel. Y'all have a good night. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.